And that is why confidence at times it can be real bad for us out here. Now you need to have confidence that you can walk in this door and get this job, that you can be successful out here. But sometimes what that confidence do to us is it gets us arrogance. You know what I'm saying? It start working on the ego. And now you conceited. And now you looking down on people. You got no compassion for others. You show no humility to others. Yeah. So confidence is something that we need, but that overly confident thing can affect us because you all in your head now. You know what I'm saying? You think you all that now. No one can tell you anything. You don't want to help others. And quite frankly, others can't help you sometimes in that manner as well. Because what you doing, you looking down on others. You got a new job. You know what I'm saying? You make all this money. And all of a sudden you looking down on others because, they're in a lower position. They work a lower level job. And this happened to me when I was younger. I started working at the grocery store. So many people was talking about me. So many people said I fell off. They didn't understand that pride, I've been left that alone. I've been got rid of that a long time ago. I needed to do what I had to do to feed my family. And I do it again. I had to sweep the floors late night, third shift at the hotel. But they swear they couldn't do that. They didn't know how I was there. I had to eat. I got 3 kids in the family to feed. That's why I had to do that for. But when you got that pride involved, you can't see a way that you would do it. You know what I'm saying? You looking down on others and saying, wow, look at this guy. You looking at people homeless and people who ain't got, homes, and you looking down on them and saying, wow, how did this happen to them? You got so much pride in yourself, you don't think it can happen to you. You don't think somebody can get in an accident and you can lose everything out here. You don't think you can lose your career and you get a nervous breakdown and you can lose everything out here as well. So what that confidence does sometimes it's a bad thing. That's why I say pride is just a negative spirit, because you got that ego involved. You got that ego involved in everything that you do. And quite frankly, you're not elevating high enough with that pride. Nobody wants to approach people who arrogant, and who looks down on people. And this is many of the jobs that I had. This is supposed to be my superior, the boss, and they just look down on you. They're already arrogant and, got the title is blown up to their head, so they don't want to help you. And so what happened? They didn't help me, so much pride in the way, that pride that you got out here, go ahead and drop that. That ego, drop it now. You know what I'm saying? Because others can't help you in that position. So many people use their pride and their arrogance against me. And, I end up helping them in the long run. I end up telling them how to get out of situations that they didn't know how to get out of. Because they looked down and they didn't think nobody had nothing but them. They sat there essentially and just judged me and said, who is this guy? Who is he to tell me something? He don't know anything. That's what that pride will do. That pride will limit you. That pride will limit you on where you're going, And quite frankly, I think, in my opinion, God can't help you all the way. You know what I'm saying? Even though he might show you favor and still give you blessings, I think you'll get way more if you drop that pride. Because God don't like you looking down on his people. The people he gave life to. The people he gave hard struggles to. The people he gave trials and tribulations to. And you got the nerves to look down on them. And you got the nerves to think that what's going on in their life, it can't happen to you. This woman got divorced. You think it's something wrong with her, and that never happened to me. I'm too good of a woman. You think it can't happen to you because of that damn pride. So you got to drop that pride. And sometimes these people who got this pride with them, sometimes they're not doing nothing out here in life. This is an ungrateful horse who's just dependent on others. So many people got pride, they're so needy. Like I said, I was working in that grocery store. People couldn't see themselves working in the grocery store, bagging groceries, getting carts, sweeping the floor. You dependent on others to feed you, though. You dependent on others to give you money, though. And you could just be doing that yourself. They had no idea this job I had at the grocery store was just a stepping stone. I was built myself up to get to better places, the better opportunities. I wasn't going to be here for life at no grocery store. And even if I was, I wasn't going to let that pride get in my way. Because like I said, I got a family to feed. I got no pride. That ego been gone a long time ago. So with that pride, you being disobedient to the Most High as well, because he can't help you if you looking down on his people all the way, He can't help you like he wants to all the way if you judging his people. You never know who's going to come help and save your ass. That person you looking down might have to pick you up one day, might have to resuscitate you and rescue you out here in your life. But when you got that pride lingering over you, you show no compassion to others. You show no humility. You really don't care. You think it's all about you with that arrogant ass attitude. Pride prevents you from doing a lot of things out here. Like I said, these are some of the neediest, most people in the world that I've seen with this pride stuff before. They look down on others, and others had to help them out in life. Others had to train them. Others tutored them. Others gave them the way. And you act like that, something's wrong with other people who's going through a hard time out here. Drop the ego right now, people. That pride, that confidence is like a drug. You just keep feeding yourself, arrogance and confidence. People give you compliments, and people tell you that you're good, and you can't show humility, and you lack respect to others because of that, though. There's nothing wrong with getting confident out here and believing that you can do it, believing you number one, believing you gonna go to the top in your business. We need that confidence. But when you start looking down on others and you start looking at other people like they're nothing out here, yeah, you abusing it. You abusing your gifts. If God gave you the gift to gab, the gift to play music, an athletic gift, you got the nerves to look down on others, God go ahead and take that away from you. So be careful. Be careful, very careful with that, because it's nothing but a dangerous spirit. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing wrong with being humble out here. A lot of people think being humble and showing humility doesn't pay out here. You know what I'm saying? They think nice guys finish last, and they really run with that. Nah, nice guys don't finish last. I'm a nice guy, but I'm a tough guy. You know what I'm saying? I never look down on people because I'm always looking to help somebody. I'd rather pick you up. I'm not going to push you down because my ego has been gone. That pride I had has been gone. I had to humble myself up a long, long time ago because I used to be the one with a little pride, the one with some ego, the one who was arrogant. Yeah, but when I dropped it, I seen where I went in life. When I dropped it, I seen how God lifted me up, because I was looking down on his people sometimes. You know what I'm saying? I was doubting others, and I was thinking this stuff couldn't happen to me. And quite frankly, that stuff wasn't happening to me. And what happened though? Something happened to me. I lost a job. You know what I'm saying? Now all that good money I was making, I'm no longer making anymore. You know what I'm saying? And God will humble you sometimes, and he'll make you start over from the beginning. He'll put you in a different position. Yeah. So people with pride, go ahead and lose it now so you can go to where you need to go out here in life. It's a much bigger places out here that you can go if you drop that pride. If you drop that ego, which you don't need, you know what I'm saying? Ego is not your amigo. It's not helping you to look down on others. You need to help people out here. Lift him up. You can't help everybody out here, but you don't never have to look down on anybody out here. Like I said, that person you looking down might have to save your ass one day. So you got to be very, very careful with showing ego and arrogance to others. That's all I got. Motivation comes in many forms. Lamborghini Lamar.